2020 continues with Chris Connolly and Carter versus Carter.
This is the first shirt Aaron ever wore for a live performance in Germany.
Jane Carter wrote the book on being the mother of a teen idol. Actually, she wrote two of them, one each about Backstreet Boy Nick Carter and Aaron Carter, then Pop's reigning cutie patootie. But her boys bade her farewell when they felt she was more manager than mom to them. Now, in her home near Tampa, photographs and memories must take the place of the sons to whom she was once so close.
I couldn't bear to look at him. I was hurt, and it brought back too many memories. Now I think I'm strong enough where I can be proud of the memories.
But the friction between mother and son had a few sparks left. Earlier this year, the National Enquirer ran these 2003 photos of a 15-year-old Aaron getting high.
I wasn't a bit surprised.
2 weeks later, Jane claimed in those same tabloid pages that back then she'd caught Aaron with a bag of marijuana at a show during the Hawaiian Tropics pageant. And her son Nick tipped her off.
Nick leans over and whispers in my ear, Aaron bought a bag of marijuana from the surfer guy, the surfer dude, when we were surfing. And I was like floored.
Your mother has talked about an incident in 2003 where she says she caught you with a bag of drugs.
Well, I mean, nowadays, you know, I've grown up in this industry, and being young, I just, sometimes, you know, you try things and sometimes you don't like it, but I know that I've made mistakes.
But you did for a while. You did a little of it.
I tried it a couple of times.
Those pictures that ran in the tabloid, that was you getting high, right?
Yes. No, I mean, but it was just, like I said, it was just a hard time for me. And
Aaron says he's drug-free now, but there's nothing easy about anything within what used to be the first family of teen pop.
She'd absolutely be lying right to your face.
I can prove that they're the liars.
She's lied so much that she has to cover a lie with a lie.
Ex-spouses fight. Managers and their acts sue each other. But there's still something startling about strife between a mother and her 17-year-old boy.
How does it feel when you hear your mother saying things about you?
It hurts. It really hurts. I just want her to love me, you know. I just want her to be my mom. Is that too much to ask for?
Why do you think Jane has been saying these things publicly about Aaron?
I'll tell you exactly why. She's broke. And she's using Aaron and me and everybody else to stir up publicity so that she can sell a book of lies.
Jane says her new book will be called The Price of Fame.
This has been not just Aaron and Nick's life. This has been my entire life. And I have a right to talk about my life. My life means nothing? Is that what everybody's saying? That my life has no significance?
Jane says she is estranged from 4 of her 5 children. The last leaf on the tree is 18-year-old Leslie Carter. Leslie wants to be a singer. And, yes, her manager is her mom.
Did any part of you say, oh, not again? I mean, I want to manage. I just don't want to manage anybody with my last name anymore.
With Leslie, it's different because I don't have that stress of the bad relationship. And that's all behind me now. So it's going to be fun this time.
Of course, not everyone is so sure about that.
Leslie, my advice to you would be, don't let mom manage you.
There is something in the air.
With a new single out, Aaron is optimistic about the days ahead. This December, he will turn 18 and gain access to a trust estimated at $5 million. He says he's grateful for the love and discipline his father has brought to his life.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, man. I'll see you later.
Okay, I'll see you.
Jane, in turn, has her own dreams for the future, rooted in the hard lessons of her past.
I learned something out of it, and that's one thing that I can say, that I learned something positive out of this whole thing. It taught me a really big lesson, that all the material things in the world are not important compared to the amount of time that you can spend with your children.